In Fox 5 Health News, there are all sorts of different types of handshakes, firm, weak, maybe even a little bit clammy, but experts say the one thing they all have in common is that they can transmit a lot of germs.
Makes sense. Joining us now is Dr. Keri Peterson from Lenox Hill Hospital. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so yeah, apparently the handshake is a lot worse than the fist bump.
That's right.
Also, the high five is a lot worse than the fist bump. Talk to us about how much worse it is.
Well, a study was done in London, and it compared the rate of transmission of bacteria between a fist bump, a high five, and a handshake. So you can see in the video, they have two researchers
wearing gloves.
Wearing gloves. So one dips his hand in E. coli bacteria, they do the fist bump, and then the other guy dips it in water to see how much bacteria collected in that transmission. They found that the fist bump had 1/20th the amount of bacteria transferred versus a handshake, and they found that the high five had half the amount transferred. So the fist bump's the way to go. It's the most sanitary.
Which makes sense too, because the inside of your hand, it's clammy, it's wet, it's a lot more surface area, whereas fist bump, you're going like this, that makes perfect sense.
It does. And also, you don't touch as much with your knuckles as you do with your palms.
Right, less surface area.
And it's faster. A fist bump is so much faster. A handshake, people hold on, they want to prove to you they're strong.
That's a good point. You're right.
Seriously.
They do. They grip for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And it was inspired because there's so much promotion of cleanliness in the workplace, and that's where the handshake typically happens. So this was actually a novel study because we've looked at how effective hand washing is, how effective hand sanitizers are, whether you can transmit from a surface to your hand, but this is one of the first of its kind that looked at hand to hand.
Right, doesn't matter if the other person isn't being clean too.
Okay, so talk to us about this. Apparently some people are having a tough time on Monday mornings, and it may be as a result of social jet lag, not necessarily a hangover.
I know, this is a new term that was coined, social jet lag.
Right.
When you go out partying Friday night and Saturday night, and then you sleep in on the weekends, you are essentially changing your time zone to a later time, and so it's like essentially a jet lag. And so you're disrupting your own internal rhythm, your circadian rhythm, so that come Sunday night, you can't fall asleep. You have insomnia and you wake up Monday exhausted.
I mean, so all right, we all know that. That's no big surprise there. Anything we can do to sort of help make the transition back to reality a little bit easier?
Lots of tips. So just drink, only imbibe one night. Pick a night to drink, the other night take it easy. Also pick one morning, to wake up early. Don't sleep in both days. So don't go too far. Also avoid caffeine after 2 o'clock. That way you can help yourself fall asleep a little earlier. Exercise when you wake up and expose yourself to sunlight right when you wake up. So go to a sunny part of your home and sit in the sunshine. That helps reset your clock as well.
Good. All valuable advice definitely in the summer as well, for sure.
It was a little